So I'm gonna make this video to go over cutting up this car and making a tube rear end for it. I'm not a pro and I've never done this before, so this is a kind of video to reference what to do or what not to do. So here's why we're gonna be putting on those new rear quarters. The car is pretty beat, but I've had this thing for a while, so I wanna keep it, make it look a little bit nicer. You know, I could reshell it, but this is just what I wanna do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start in the trunk. I've marked out some lines that kind of guide where I'm gonna cut, and we'll keep going from there. All right, so that was cutting up the back of the car. I'm gonna go ahead and go through a few spots to clean it out and make things a little bit more level for when I put on the square tubing to kind of start the tube rear end. I also sprayed some weld primer all over the bare metal. That way it doesn't rust, right? Just gonna keep going from there. So yeah, that's it for now. I'll kind of go around and show a bit of the work. So here's a quick video showing where I cut. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about some of these where the body is really kinked. So this is how I did it. Some people go a little bit further. I left a little bit extra just in case if this works, but if I need to cut it back more, I can. But yeah, that's how it's coming. All right, so I had one of my buddies, Nelson, come over and help me out with these plates. I'm not that great with a flux core welder, let alone a normal welder. So I'm going to go ahead and tack up the rear tubing that's going to bolt onto these plates and then take it to work and actually use one of the systems there to weld that up. All right, here's all that tubing all welded up now. I'm not a weld engineer by any means, so the welds aren't that pretty, but they are not going anywhere. Let's go ahead and bolt it up and check how it fits. All right, as you saw, I didn't really do this the right way. I just did it. I really should have welded everything on the car, but I didn't want to do that just because my welder is not that great. But we'll go ahead and get all matching hardware so there's just not all this miscellaneous bolt situation going on. And then, yeah, we'll paint it and keep going from there. So this is what I've made for the battery so far. I'm going to reuse the stock battery for now, but I really want to go to a lighter weight eventually, but this is what I have. So the battery fits in. I still obviously need to figure out a way to strap it. So I'm going to go ahead and take some extra bar to keep going, but this negative cable can connect with right at that point on the bash bar, and then this positive can still reach, luckily, so I can actually put that back in the stock location. I don't know if I still want to cut this pretty far back or if I just want to cut it right here. So yeah, that's how it's coming along. Let's keep going. All right, now that I've got those welded in, I'm going to take this piece of 90-degree metal and weld it in on the back side. That way I have walls on all four sides of the battery. All right, so here's what I've done for the battery tray. I went ahead and got these from AutoZone and drilled some holes in here. I did not think about the clearance, obviously, so I had to actually bring this down just a little bit in order to get these on and off. It's a pretty tight fit. But yeah, we'll put the battery on. So this is a battery tray done up. It works. It doesn't look great. I'm gonna have to redo this at some point just because that looks stupid, to be honest. But it'll work for the beginning of the season, you know, and just get me by. So that's that for now. I'm gonna talk to a few buddies, see if I can find a tube bender to kind of make some more tubing and make a crumple zone off that main U-bar that I made. I'm going to go ahead and also make a video over installing some Big Duck Club rear quarter panels, so hopefully that'll be out soon. But yeah, that's it for now. Thanks. Bye.